Hey guys! Oh my gosh. So, this is a bit of a different video from what I usually do, which is like animations and shit. But I wanted to highlight some of the projects that we had over the last project stream. And if you don't know what those are, project streams are something that I host with a bunch of other people. Basically, we talk about our projects and we highlight other people's projects who send in their projects for us to talk about. But I wanted to highlight this one because I had a lot of fun, we got to talk about a lot of things, and I don't know, I just thought I'd cut it down and share with the main channel. The full VOD is on my second channel, Tailblazer, so if you want to look at the whole thing, I will warn you though, it is 5 hours long, so if you can brave that, good job. I tried to cut the video down as short as possible with keeping everything in, but it's still a good chunk. I think the original clip that I had was just 3 hours worth of yapping. So, 43 minutes is about all I could get it down to. But I'll have timestamps in the description so that you can skip through and see which ones that you want to look at. There's different segments. There's the main project talk, there's project shoutouts, which is people who either couldn't be a part of the stream or just people who want to share. And there's a MAGMA speed paint in here as well. And then just voice acting shenanigans at the end of the video. For anybody who loves voice acting bloopers. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy because I really did have a good time doing this and editing it. And hey, if you want your project to be featured, or if you want to join us on the next project stream, and it can be anything. I know our main focus so far, we have mostly people who do animated projects, but we have had some video makers, game makers, and writers in here as well. So don't be afraid to share whatever you're working on because, you know, you work hard on it, and art is art. So send it in. Also, if you have any questions about our projects, you can ask them in my Discord's Q&A, or I'll have a Google form in the description. And that's just like, ask questions. I'll animate them at some point, probably, or I'll just answer them right away. But if you ask questions just through the Q&A section on the Discord or in there, they'll be showing up on the channel at some point. So if you want to see that, stick around, subscribe, and be sure to support all of the people in here. They'll all be in the description and along with their project links. I really want to spread the word because indie stuff is literally my favorite thing ever. And I love smaller projects, so please go check them out. Anyways, thank you. Enjoy. We got project discussion. Okay. Who wants to go first?
Salty.
Viv does.
Not me.
No, Salty, you have to go first because yours is in chronological order from mine.
Huh? What?
Very product.
It wouldn't make sense.
From the way I'm hearing it, it sounds like Void has to go first.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Guys, we cannot be arguing about going first.
All who want
Bro.
Void to go first say I.
Wait.
No.
The eyes have it.
Okay, if you guys don't want to go first, I'll go first. So,
Where's Beryllium City?
last time, actually Beryllium City is gone.
Died. I knew it.
Damn.
Because I merged a bunch of those characters into Deep Rift, and Kai is actually from Beryllium City.
Oh, shoot.
So is Dakota, who used to be called Lonnie from there.
North or south?
Um,
I'm gonna go with north.
which one's better?
I don't know. They're both shit.
But yeah, so
Sorry,
Deep
Dakota.
Rift, a year ago, it was the Cryophobian's journal. But what happened was, I didn't like the story because it was too linear and it was just like, I don't know. There wasn't enough things in it that I liked about it for me to be like, yeah, I want to do this. So what ended up happening was I threw the entire story out the window and I remade it from the ground up. Magic sci-fi, planets, space, and tragedy, of course, because it wouldn't be a Tailblazer world without a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Who ya
Don't forget gay people.
And gay people.
Everyone's game.
Because
Everyone's gay in
of
Deep
freak-
Rift.
99.9% of people.
God
are
forbid I make a straight man in Deep Rift. It follows the main story, follows the main, I say main story, there isn't really a main story, but right now the main story is it follows Kai, Wilbur, Malbec, Dakota, and Pike on the planet Cryo after a big explosion from a strange crystal they found destroyed everything. And gave everybody magic, but this kind of magic is called savage magic, which in this world, magic is more of a knowledge thing rather than like you need to know how to use it in order for it to be used correctly. Savage magic you just gain, so it's very dangerous. And you can use it incorrectly and kill people that way.
Okay.
So that's what's changed, and then of course I added new characters outside of Cryo, like on Clario where we have Casimir and Lance. Also, Nate here is my voice actor for Casimir.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie, dude, when I heard your audition, like, I was in school and, like, I was bored, so I was, like, looking through them. And, dude, when I tell you that yours was, like, I listened to that shit and I'm like, if I heard this, I think I would shit myself. Like, this is... Like, it was one of, like, you do this laugh that just brings the whole character together. Also, that line that you were doing, where he's like, "This is fun, detective."
Yeah.
That is
that
in-
was such a fun line.
That is in a little warehouse. It's pitch black. And I was like imagining that scene in my head, and I'm like, yeah, no, I think I would cease to exist. I would not let that man get me.
Yep.
Like,
Nope.
and I showed some of my friends, and I'm like, dude, you gotta listen to this shit, dude.
Yep.
Damn.
So, beautiful voice acting.
Thank you. I had literally so much fun like doing that audition. I was like, oh yeah, here we go.
This is the shit.
It's gonna be so interesting hearing me voice Lance and just the interactions between me and you. It's like, oh boy, that's gonna be very fun.
Because Lance is the complete opposite. Like, he's very, like, monotone, does not give a fuck, is very quiet. And then we have Casimir over here cackling his ass off.
Oh my god.
You sold that so well. And I was like, yeah, this guy. This is the guy.
Thank you.
Salty.
You see, I would, but like,
Come on,
Void has
man.
to go first.
Aiden, would you like to go?
My world is an entirely different world. What the fuck do you want from me?
To go first.
To talk about your
No.
project.
Yeah, just do it.
My
Just do it
project-
real quick.
My project. So basically, my project's just a ripoff of on Scarlet and Violet. Is that what you? Is that what you want to hear? You fucking obsessed
A ripoff
fuck?
of what?
Scarlet and Violet.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Ah,
Oh, I
Except
see.
I'm gonna turn it into those fucking fuck-ass Minecraft roleplays because I can.
there you go. Easy.
Oh, I see.
Alright.
You did it!
Fuck you.
It's the most
I mean-
aggressive project pitch ever.
Yeah.
Lots of it.
You got this.
Fine. So basically, you've heard of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Interesting start.
What a start.
Okay, so, but basically, it's 1990. Wait, no, not 1990. What the fuck?
1980.
1988, right? Basically, World War II went into the favor of the Germans, aka the LNR in this universe, where the map itself is a a lot more fractured, where it kind of bases itself off of a comet crashing right into the European continent called Meyer in this universe. So basically, because of this comet, everyone looks kind of
What?
different.
Wait. I'm gonna pause you right there. Sorry.
Fucking
Myers is the name of the planet.
Meyer. Oh yeah, right. It's what's the continent name?
Europe.
And
God.
Europe.
Literally Europe.
It's not called Europe. That's for a fact. I know that.
Is
I don't
it
remember
not?
what it's called. No, it's not Europe.
Okay, well, it doesn't have a name, so for now, we'll just call it Europe.
Good enough. So yeah, Europe is hit by a big ass fucking comet that causes radiation to spread around the world. So now everyone looks
Ooh.
kind of different. So basically, mice kind of take over humanoid forms. Meanwhile, people who live in Europe have sharp teeth. And Cruxtons have fucking fur on their body.
No, they
basically.
don't. No, they don't. That was changed a long
Yes,
time
they are. They're
ago.
fluffy. They're fluffy little fellas.
Wait. Anyway, that's
What the f-
who has the talking stick? Right.
Bro, pull out
Yeah.
the talking
Fuck.
stick for this
Yes,
one.
fuck.
So basically, it's somewhere along the line. Britain, called the Crown in this universe, gets invaded / overrun by insurrectionists because the Crown is basically a fucking puppet. They take over London, called Nod Dull in this fucking universe, and of course the Americans, called the United States of Guyari, but for this we're going to call them the United States. They decide to intervene. Problem, their ass gets shut down and decide to declare full war. Who shot them down? The fucking LNR. So the story kind of starts off from there. That's the first episode I'm still doing. And then from there, just like cascades into an all-out war in the European continent, quote unquote. But apart from that, it's just like a lot of politics. Essentially, it's like very convoluted. If you don't know history,
Politics bore me.
you're fucked. But yeah, the side story is in LNR. They are cat-made experiments where CM317, you probably know what they are, is born in a fucking lab. Problem, they're a fucking mistake. So they kind of turn into a demon somewhere along the way, and they kind of wreak havoc. Any questions, class? No? Good.
So yeah, my project, right, stems off of that. It's the end of the war. No, well, it's been the end of the war. It's 1998, and it's there's an allied ship between the countries Cruxton and the LNR, creating the LNRK Republic. That then split off after the war into its own country called I think it's like Hoochlande or something like that. Yeah, that's it.
Hollandia.
And basically, there's a little tiny town in there named Noordwijk, and that is where my show takes place. Off in the LNR, there's a bunch of these factories that have been all around there, as Salty's mentioned, and they make these things called catmids or siams, for short. And basically, they're not slaves; they're like indentured servants. Basically, they like doing work. And so basically they're all made in labs, and something goes wrong, and someone gets into power, and they make a bunch of weird fucked up looking ones. Some are like 60 feet tall, some are like a million giant. Anyway, there's a bunch. There's tons and tons and tons of different types of ones. And basically, so that's a problem, right? And I mean, I fucking hope it was, but there's another company called Oman P9, and I think Salty could probably explain that better than I can. But basically, what they do, they're like the police almost, or like a they basically just they keep it under wraps. Any that escape, they go after them, whatever. In my story, Oman has a small little branch of their company called the Green Caps, and basically what they are is like a group of like assassin type, like special forces, special ops, whatever the fucks. And one of them happens to have a mech that is run and sponsored by another company called APRD, which is an acronym. I'm so sorry. And basically, it's a combination of like human tech, or human on that world's tech, and like alien shit. And basically, they use that to fend off the giant monsters. So that person who owns the mech, named Melinda, gets a call one day from another woman named Christina. Christina is the head of APRD, and basically they are based in Noordwijk, or in the what is now like Hoogland, on like the east or west side. And basically, so APRD is another secret company, and they specialize in reverse engineering and like making like alien craft and stuff like that. So they do all that, and basically there's a bunch of other characters that I have, and they got hired for that company, and now they gotta fend off those giant monsters and figure out how to save the world, basically.
Fuck yeah. So is that... Because I know that you already have like 2 episodes out.
I wouldn't call them episodes. They're more like little like pilot type
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Right now, I'm working on a short film.
Oh, gotcha.
It's long, yeah.
Because I know that in the most recent one that I watched, that's when like the giant appears. Is that what that is?
Yes, that is one of them. I gotta well, since then I've like rewritten and like finalized the story and all that, so a lot of it's like not super canon.
Mm-hmm.
So well, now it's more finished than it is, but yeah. But I did want to show you all. I made an opening for it.
Ooh.
I wrote the music myself, made the music myself, and animated it.
That looks sick as fuck, dude.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Thank
Oh,
you, thank you.
Wrong.
That took me way too long.
That looks really good though.
Thank
That
you.
looks great.
Aiden.
I guess I'm the last one. So hi, I'm making a project called Agents of Palcorp. I kind of did a brief introduction for it, but I'm just reading off what I wrote in an entirely separate server talking about it. So, premise is simple. There's a game called Entry Point on Roblox. This is a heist game consisting of 8 levels that you can do either stealthily or as loudly as the character you create. The storytelling of the game is displayed pretty well throughout cutscenes, but in most of the levels of the game, there are secret codes you can find, and those codes can unlock little text files to give further story by including dates of events, transcripts, and such other things. This is relevant because this is what the world is inspired on. Originally just meant to be a character for Art Fight, I made my entry point character, Android, and put him onto Art Fight. And then I realized I should probably add lore and backstory to him. I then started writing a doc, decided I wanted to make the doc like actual files you'd find in the games, so I wrote them in that style, and ended up getting an idea to make a little ARG out of it and get people to try to find codes to unlock his lore. The codes would be words I said in the comments of Android posts on Art Fight, then they DM me the code, blah blah blah. I never went through with the idea because I never finished writing. Agents of Hell. It was originally meant to just be Android's backstory, but then I started developing characters and the agency and the world, and the next thing I knew, there was 24 pages.
That's how it's
Yay!
That's
Yeah.
how
So-
As it should be.
Yeah. Still kind of follows Android, but now it only does that in the beginning of the doc, right up until he finally joins Palcorp. Which, speaking of which, Palcorp is a vigilante contracting organization taking down targets, whether by stealing files, getting them arrested, or just outright killing them. It's many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
There are many agents at Palcorp, but 3 main characters. We have Adam Android Holt, the main character. The main character this entire thing was based around initially.
These lines are worse.
Adam Holt, codename Android, is an elite operative working for the vigilante organization Palcorp, trained in hacking and stealth. No matter the mission, he will always find a way to complete it, even when stealth has been thrown out the question. Android carries around his special pistol, equipped with a silencer for quick and sneaky kills, but will always try to incapacitate people rather than kill. To his newly found teammates, Android is very cold and serious, only focusing on the objective, not hesitating to get rid of teammates if they get in his way. Only once he spends enough time with his teammates will he start to warm up to them. We have Darla Eva Fisher, who is owned by me, but also partially written by Kat. Eva here is a breacher,
Mostly
aka...
written by me.
Yeah, pretty much. Eva is a breacher, aka really good at getting into places. She's very small and fragile, despite having military experience. How is that possible? An event in the document that I'm writing explains it well, which has a trigger warning of SA. So, she has amazing perception skills and is mostly used as a distraction due to her stress levels being high, but her acting as a distraction allows for missions not previously possible to be done. That's about as much as I've written for her. Here she is. Very, very small and fragile.
Very small.
And then we have the final one, who is fully owned and written by Kat. Annalie Apocalypse. Last name that I struggle to pronounce.
I believe her last name is pronounced Trogshin.
There is always one crazy person in groups, and that person in this case is Apocalypse. Except the word crazy doesn't even do her justice. She is fucking insane. From tanking and absorbing the bullets she gets shot with, to having a proficiency in explosives, to a shotgun so prized to her that if anyone touches it, she will be ready to murder whoever did. Despite the insane thoughts she has and the actions she does, she really does care for her friends and family, and is willing to fully support anybody with their endeavors. Admittedly, I'm not finished with it, and I've been on a bit of a hiatus from it because it's like I'm currently in a spot with it of just like I don't know where to go at the moment.
That's completely fair.
Yeah.
Here's Nolan.
What did I do?
Petition to add anime waifu ranking schedule.
Look, I just wanted to make good, like an actually spicy event, but no. So the fucking government doesn't want me to have a fucking anime.
Rat.
I wouldn't know what the fuck what am I doing?
Also, here's the Agents of Palcorp logo. I guess I could show like a small whip of what I'm working on.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I've gotten like a little bit of the line art done. I've finished one character line art.
Ooh, damn.
Okay, so this is what I've got so far for mine. I won't show all of it, but this is... You guys get to see all of it, though.
How? Why are you laughing?
Dude, the voice acting is so fucking good in this.
I'm trying not to freak out. Who even was that guy?
Shit.
Shout out to all my voice actors.
Where do you find voice actors?
Casting Call Club.
Casting Call Club.
Dude,
okay.
I remember
I need people, bro.
I was trying to find voice actors when I was first starting it. And I was just like, I googled where to find voice actor, and the first thing that came up was like some gotcha YouTuber being like, yeah, I get all my voice actors from Casting Call Club. I'm like, oh.
Shit.
Though do not ask for storyboarders, because half of them are scams.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, there were so many that messaged me, and I was like, oh, you're not a real person. Bye.
I need to find voice actors who want to do free labor, because I'm fucking broke.
Yeah, a lot of, from what I know, it's a lot of voice actors first starting out that use Casting Club. To my knowledge, I don't know, Nate. You're on there. What's going on over there?
It really just kind of depends. Like I know people who've done voice acting for a couple of years who still use it. I know there are also some people where it's like as soon as they get an agent, they just kind of like ditch it.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I just use it because it's nice and easy and you can like filter everything and see everything. And you don't have to like scroll through Twitter or like bunch of Discord servers and whatnot.
Yeah, that's
You can
that's
bookmark
fair.
things.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can find a lot of people if you just put like the right tags, cause like,
Yeah.
and you'll find a lot of different people doing stuff like that. I think it's fun cause I get to like, cause I'm not in like the main part of the voice acting community, but everybody's like really chill.
Yeah.
That's good.
I remember like the first time you asked for VA, you also not only did you do it on Casting Call Club, but you also made a video on your channel, just be like, hey, I'm looking for VAs. There's a
Yeah.
Discord if you wanna try out.
Which I
So
will
that's
say,
awesome.
the Discord logo for that thing is
It's
atrocious.
so
Because it's the
stupid.
only picture that I had on hand. So this is the picture for the casting.
Oh my
Because
god.
and I never bothered
that
to change it. I don't know why. Yes, it's Wario.
Amazing.
And
I will
it's
say,
even more fun if you have like, cause I usually pick my voice actors with Kit Kat and cheese. So we'll just sit in a call and we'll go
Right.
through them all. It's always a lot of fun when you have other people, especially if you need more input, cause it is hard when you have like 60 people who tried out. And having to go through all that, so it's definitely great to have like a second opinion on stuff like that.
Shit, I might need some help with mine.
Cause I know for you, Nate, it was either you or the current voice actor for Malcolm.
Oh, dang.
But I liked his voice a lot more for Malcolm because he had more of like a sinister tone to it, you know? And Malcolm's very like a lot more. I don't know how to describe Malcolm. He's very
Rooted, sinister.
yeah. Like he's nonchalant, sinister. I don't know how to describe it, but he's
Down to earth.
yeah. Well, Casimir is just evil. Like he is just evil. He went crazy a long time ago. He ain't coming back. For Lance, it was very hard, cause like it's very hard when you can't find a voice, you know.
Oh, I bet.
Real.
So
Right.
like we just hit up Aiden. We were like, hey man,
You just
just
try
you.
out, please.
that's what I did
Just try
with
it out.
Dakota as well. Like Lance and Dakota were like the hardest people to find voice actors for. Cause Dakota, everybody did like the stereotypical anime voice, and I'm like, guys, please. He's just got a soft tone.
Yeah.
I love anime Dakota. It's funny, we also almost had Latino Lance.
Latinos, Latino.
Latino, Salty, calm down.
Oh,
So yeah, finding voice actors is very fun. I usually, if you're looking for voice actors, I usually set it to like a month when you're looking on, because it'll tell you like what time you want it to open, what time you want it to end. I just set it for a month and just let people do their thing, and then
Right.
go do stuff while I wait. So that's how I do it.
I think my favorite part about VAing for for trying out for Lance was that eventually it was just like I went and was like, okay, yeah, I'll try out. I'll probably do Lance. And so I recorded Lance, and the way I recorded my things was it's like, okay, I'm just gonna open up OBS, have like a black screen up, and then just record the lines, and then I'll go into Shotcut, edit down the parts that I actually enjoyed, and then just export it as MP3 and go from there. One of the lines when I had originally recorded it, and one of the lines I didn't like how it came out, so I was like, okay, let me reopen and like go and like re-record the line. Well, I accidentally forgot that I had my VTuber my PNG tuber application open, so that also got recorded. So you just have this face in the bottom right of the screen, just saying the most monotone and just the most monotone voice imaginable, and I'm just like, yep.
Happy little guy in the corner, and it's just like this depressed old man.
I immediately showed it to like everyone in my friend group who was in college. I was like, I gotta show this. This is amazing.
That's awesome.
And then Salty, and it's funny because I met Salty through an old project that I made, which was the Realms.
There's the Realms.
And Salty voiced a dude named Unknown, which dude, I'm naming beautiful naming back then. I was 15 when I made that.
I remember Drake.
No.
I was Drake.
I was younger. What? I started the Realms in 2018. How old was I in 2018?
Oh my god. 2018?
2018.
That's what?
Wait, when did
7
we
years
we
ago?
met,
So that you were 11.
I was 11 when I made the Realms.
Oh my god.
I didn't even know you then, I think.
Nope. Bro, dude, these guys have known me since elementary school.
No, actually, yeah, we had the same babysitter.
I forgot about that, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
So me and Viv lived in the same area, so we just had the same babysitter apparently, which is fucking wild.
And then we didn't meet until like 2016 or no,
Yeah,
2017.
2017. And then I started YouTube in 2018.
Because I was doing YouTube back in like 2016.
And then
So, like,
I
it was really
saw... Dude, it was so funny because I saw someone else do voice acted stuff, and it was like a few seconds long, which is why the first Realms episodes were like 5 seconds long. Because I saw those videos and I was like, I want to do that. And then I made them longer later on. And then the story got really weird and convoluted, and then I stopped doing
And the
that.
story slowly made no sense.
Yeah. But that's okay. You know, baby's first project.
Yeah.
You know how it
What did we
is.
learn?
But the
to
Realms was
play
really
with the-
fun, because I just got to, like, I got to meet a lot of cool people through it. And then I started watching Dream SMP, and then I stopped working on it. So, we have Minecraft YouTubers to blame for that. Deep Rift, I think, is the best one so far. Like, Cryo, my problem was I didn't have a good story, and I didn't like working on it. Don't make a project if you don't like working on it, by the way. Just, like... Projects 101. Don't do it if you hate it. Please. It's like the worst thing you do to yourself. And then, but Deep Rift I love.
Let me apply
I
that.
fucking love Deep Rift.
Gonna apply that sentiment to school projects now.
I don't
Ain't
like
applying
it.
that
I
shit
ain't
to
gonna
school
do it.
projects.
Oh guys, please, you need an academic. It's funny, because I actually... The moment I started liking school projects was the moment I started, like, making it about my characters. You know that picture where it's like, how can I make this about blank? That's literally what I was doing with my school assignments. Like, for my Rocks project, I just did a game show animation where Casimir is, like, asking people what rocks are, and if they got it wrong, they would fucking die. And I got a fucking A on that shit, bro. I was cooking.
Hell yeah.
It's a W.
So
All right, sweet. That's good.
here's a hint to everybody who's struggling with school. Just make it about your OCs, and then it gets easier.
Yeah.
Except
Oh,
for
yeah,
math. I could not figure out what to do with math, bro.
That's what I
I
have a
can.
strong suit in.
Just take it again.
That's enough for you,
Just
bro.
take it again.
Just
I'm
take
sorry.
it again.
I'm sorry. It gets better the second time. Trust me.
Government was easy because I do have a government system in Deep Rift. And I'm not gonna lie, after class I would sit back with my teacher and we would just talk about my OCs and how the government works.
That's
For
true.
real?
Uh-huh.
Man, no, I wish I didn't have Academy.
I would just talk to him about, like, how the government worked, and then that's how I figured out how to, like, do the government stuff in Cryo before it blowed up. When the Cryophobia's journal was still around, last year I was with my chemistry teacher, and he just told me how radiation worked. So,
Type shit.
yeah. Just talk to your teachers about your OCs, man. They love it. Unless your teacher hates you, then probably don't. Anyways, we can get into the project shoutouts now.
Yeah, that's it. People who aren't here.
Yeah.
Which is basically, where we have a bunch of people who have projects who couldn't make it or are outside of the stream. And it's just a little thing that I do because I want to share other projects. Alright, so the first one is from F22 Hunter. He does ACE episodes, which are basically, episodes about different planes, what they did, how they're built.
Just plain autism.
Yeah,
pretty
just
much.
like, imagine train autism, but it's for planes. That is basically what ACE
Sounds like
is.
your type of content, so too.
Educational series about warplanes and other things that goes on with flying vehicles. And next up is Boil the Ocean in Blood, which is written by Void. Boil the Ocean in Blood is about curses, pirates, and the great open sea. And it is on AO3. So, Boil the Ocean in Blood, aka BTOAB, is a pirate story written by Void. And I've been working on it for like, 2 years now?
Something like that.
Very good, very beautiful storytelling. It's basically just a bunch of her friends as pirates, but I believe that those names will be changing at some point if it's made into an actual story. Including that is Cosmica, a sci-fi fantasy novel series set in their original fantasy star cluster, Cosmica. There's magic, there's politics, there's drama and fighting, the establishment, and they'll have a card about it eventually, but for now it is just word of mouth. Cosmica is very interesting. We love the moon and sun people. Very, very fun character designs. And you'll have to look out for that card at some point. If we do another one of these, I'm sure it'll be done by then. And last but not least, we have You're My Guitar Hero by TheStrangeLad, which actually, we talked about this one last time. They have another project, which is a Sonic fanfiction, but they did not get me their description in time, so we're gonna go back to Five Nights at Freddy's. So, this one is a sweeping Five Nights at Freddy's security breach AU fic, where Chica and Freddy swap places. The former becomes Gregory's guardian, the latter, the duo's most insidious threat, currently standing at over 130,000 words, and rapidly approaching its conclusion. Chica and Gregory's journey to deliver him from his peril starts with a fair level of accuracy to the original game. Quickly, however, their path deviates to see them through fights more intense than the original bosses, dilemmas that the game never cared to confront, and connections more meaningful in conflicts than any in-game. Through this retelling, the story also explores the importance of a parental figure, the ethics of AI sentience, the failure of male role models, and in a lesser role, the unimportance of stereotypical gender norms children are expected to accept without protest. If readers are left intrigued by and curious by the Glamrock animatronics' familial relationship to the old, fatherly mechanic characters, Minkins, they can read up on this original character in Before You Were My Guitar Hero, a separate 30,000 word prequel exploring the formative events between Chica and her caring father figure. So this project, I've actually done a lot of commission art for.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, isn't this the,
Seen one.
Yep,
what the...
I've done commission art for this project over the past year or two. Very wonderful person. They're actually a family member of mine. So I recommend their project. I think it's very interesting. I definitely need to give it a read at some point, but through the art that I've made, it's a very, like, passion project, and it's wonderful.
Let's take a look.
So I recommend, and you should check it out, because it's pretty awesome. But I've done a bit of cover art for a few of the chapters that they've been writing, and just from that, it's very, very good. So yeah, that's all we got for the event shoutouts this time around. We got a few more this time, which is awesome.
Pretty good stuff.
Right.
Excuse my speaking problems throughout the thing.
We're putting you back in
Words are
school,
hard.
Magma!
The artists want to draw.
The artists yearn for the drawing board.
Wait, can I keep my stream mic on, or should I mute it?
I mean, yeah, I basically streamed the entire script like last stream, so yeah, none of it is like.
Oh,
private or
okay,
anything.
cool. I'm gonna pull up voice memos.
Oh my god.
Me and Salty are gonna voice act together, guys. Live voice acting recording.
Yay! Literally gonna be the
Yay!
most
Voice.
shit ever.
Alright, y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Alright.
Motherfucker.
Hold on, I gotta like get the. I'm worried and shy.
Salty's
Everyone-
character doc is the entire Discord channel.
Okay, ready?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta do the prep, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone.
What is going on?
Bro's working it.
Everyone.
Stop working it so hard, damn.
No, hold on. I'm trying to do it, but I'm laughing while I'm doing it. Everyone, please sit down. It's. Hold up.
We got you.
Everyone gather
I'm
around.
gonna redo that one. Everyone, please sit down. It's. Everyone, please sit down. It's.
Taylor, I'm not gonna lie, you kinda sound like Deku.
Everyone.
Oh god, John!
Oh my god, stop! Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
You're making Daddy really angry.
I'm
But
making
Daddy
myself.
Really angry.
Dude, I love that video so much. Have you
So
seen
good.
the Roblox one?
I have.
I'm gonna
Where
tell
are you
it.
going? Daddy's not finished.
What is going on?
Alright. Let's do do this.
Who are you getting right now?
Oh.
Bro,
Breaking
clearing
news
his
from the
throat.
South Vakrai region as the war enters its 4th month.
Oh, wait,
Breaking
wait, wait.
news from the South Vakrai region as the war. Fuck. The Vakrai have lost their AWACS aircraft, while the Gyari have lost their FA. What the fuck is that? Northern.
North
say that?
Warburg.
While Gyari have. Oh my god. The Vakrai have lost. The Vakrai have lost an AWACS aircraft, while the Gyari have lost an FA Northernberg. I'm killing myself. I'm just gonna do this off stage. I can't do this, bro. More time. Breaking news from the South Vakrai region.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Actually.
Actually,
Actually,
the Southern Vakrai region.
actually, our intelligence officer said "fuck you." So,
Actually, the world is ending.
Oh, my nose. Fuck. What?
bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Fuck you.
It's not nice.
Damn,
So nice,
y'all are
bro.
mean.
But what you gonna do
You're
about it?
so mean to me.
I'm gonna tie you up.
Alright, we did it 5 hours. Alright, say bye.
Yay!
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Later,
See y'all
losers.
next time.
Die.